There are very good people, wonderful people.
Yeah, well, why aren't they talking again?
Absolutely unbelievable.
Why aren't the good Jews screaming against the bad Jews?
Probably because they do not agree with you that they are not ZWhat.
Then they're not such good Jews.
You know, they are not good Jews because they do not agree with you. That's a strange criteria.
No. You're a debater. I'm not into debating. This is not good for me.
I'm not. Just because you know argument, you say you're just a debater. You know, it's not good for me. You know,
No,
when you're asked to support.
No, what I'm saying, no. What I said is.
What you said doesn't make any sense. Let's just
okay.
think about Fisherando,
Okay.
which is a great invention.
You know, all these guys like Carrie, they in college, they learn debating. Yeah, they actually learn debating. How to superficially win an argument, how to make the other guy look like a dummy.
What?
I am not into that.
Bobby, you're saying that I am superficially winning this argument and you are profoundly losing it. Is that what you're saying?
Again, this is debating society tricks. You know?
Like a John.
Yeah, John also is into debating. And, all these people have been to college, you know?
But if you're a public figure, right, you lose certain rights. And you claim that you're a public figure. And you are. And you want to enjoy the benefits of it, but you don't want to pay the price for it.
No, the point is, these big companies, they're obsessive about their so-called rights, no? They've got all these rights, intellectual property rights, no? Which are endless, right? Nobody can touch their rights. But they trample on other people's intellectual property rights all the time.
They don't.
They do.
No, you don't have intellectual property right to your name. You don't have intellectual property right.
Well, let's move on to another subject. The U.S. government gave Learning International the right, the trademark of Bobby Fischer teaches chess, right? What do you say to that? Is that correct?
No.
But they did it.
I find that peculiar.
Well, I mean, you know, supposing I wrote to the U.S. government, and I said to the U.S. government, I want to trademark Tiger Woods plays golf, or Tiger Woods teaches golf or something, right? You know, what do you think of the chances of them giving it to me? Nil, right? They say, who are you to suck Tiger Woods' blood? You don't even play golf. Why should you make money from Tiger Woods?
I find this very implausible that they granted a company.
Look, go get the CD-ROM. Bobby Fischer teaches chess. It says it right there. Get it. It says it. I'm not making it up. Also, I saw in the newspaper that searching for Bobby Fischer also is a trademark of I think Viacom or Paramount Pictures. Also.
Well, it is a picture that has nothing to do with Bobby Fischer.
But they have trademarked my name. Why can't I trademark Tiger Woods' name? I want to make money from Tiger Woods. I have a right to make money from him. I have a right to make millions and billions from Tiger Woods. Why can't I do that?
He isn't doing so bad these days.
Why can't I make billions from him? I have some good money-making ideas about making money from his name. You know? I want to make billions of dollars from Tiger Woods' name. Why can't I do that?
Well, have you?
I don't play golf or anything, but I have these money-making ideas. I want to make it. You know.
Have you considered contesting those guys?
I told I don't have. If I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in court. I've already been in a number of lawsuits in America. I always get laughed out of court, and it's completely controlled. It's a joke. I want to make money from Tiger Woods. Why can't I make money from him? The fact that I never played golf, you know, so what? I have a right to make money from him. Just like Viacom has a right to make money from me. No?
For me, you...
Huh? You're very quiet now. Now you're getting very quiet.
No, but just eating. For me, you have to get...
So let's skip this introduction. The big American champion Bobby Fischer, don't know exactly if he's American or whatever other nationality. And yes, this idea, of course, I also have in mind who have the right to make money on whose effort, on whose idea. So I had an idea. I've got no touch into the whatever subject, but now I, for example, make all the monies after a lot of people worked for that, because I have the right. When the same thing again is asked but the other way around, may I have the right to make some money from your work? This is called the double standard, so of course the answer is no. Maybe this is loud, so let's keep searching for the truth in our small little world, bike components world, in our industry, of course, with our own resources and possibilities on this planet, the whole global industry and whatever. So let's see, maybe we find the answers there, or let's see if the impossible actually becomes possible, if it worth it in the end, and of course more so what it took, how much it take to be done. In case of Bobby Fischer, the rumors say he actually beat the whole Soviet superpower, let's say like this, in chess. He was also somehow a bit a genius considered, because he had a different approach to life. He lived in hotel rooms. He actually trained both physically and mentally. He was very well prepared. Chess is a sport, of course. It actually is consuming a lot of energy. It's like an athlete sport. So of course me as a sport supporter in general, no matter the sport, when I see value, I don't go for the money, you know, for the exploitation of that individual, but more so if I see a character like Bobby Fischer, so somehow out of the norms, a bit more special, something which presents and creates some feeling inside me of admiration, because he actually overcome and pushed no matter what limits seem to be ahead of him. The end result, even though it's remarkable, the effort to achieve that, or the ingenuity, in my opinion, is a catalyst which make the feelings and the impression and the admiration bigger and even stronger. So even though a lot of people say Bobby Fischer, whatever situation had bad things, a lot of interpretation, you can't deny what he made in chess and off the chess board. So let's see a bit again the Google. Let's see a bit the Google, which he will be about again boost hubs. So let's read all the pages we can find. I actually like this white background. This we read already. Let's see all the forums again. Conversion. Sorry. Reddit, all these websites on the first page is actually processed, but let's make sure we didn't missed any of these pages. What we have here: RockShox, forks, whatever. This again is to convert from the small standard to big. The same thing. I've got a DT Swiss 240 rear hub in QR and I just order boost whatever frame. I've ordered some 12mm end caps that take it to 142. I will then use one of the bodge keys to space the wheel on the axle and the space the rotor. That will be 3mm washer each side of the wheel. Do I need to space the rotor by the size of the washer, so 3mm, or the size of the washer plus the size of the increased end caps, size of another 3.5. I think 12 millimeters end caps are 142 millimeters, so they can with some wheels to allow different fitting standards, and you wouldn't expect to space the rotor then. So I'm not sure. So 3 millimeters or 6.5. Just the 3. 135 and the 142 rear ends have the rotor in the same place relative to the center of the hub. Boost means moves it out 3 millimeter, at least I think that's right. 3 millimeters should come with your boost kit. Your hub is just 6 bolt disc rather than center lock. Yes, 6 bolt. This is the first thread I seen saying you can go 135. So this is first thread I've seen saying you can go 135 to 148. I've been avoiding 148 because all my wheels were originally 135, so the old standard. This comment is in 2020. I was under the impression it was needing rebuilt and redished, and even then it would be complete bodge. Bumps, complete bumps. Number of frames I've missed that were going for a song. This kit is this is a kit that replaces the non-drive side end caps for 240 and 350 hub that makes it 240 without the bodge kit. This put the cassette in the correct position. Only downside is a slight reddish. The rotor is then spaced into the correct place with the spacer in the kit, and there are long bolts to hold it on. Let's move to another side. What we have here. Axles. Different axles. Fine. You can see very clear the standard hub, of course, have different flanges, and if you try to somehow just cut here in each end some few millimeters, the disc, of course, it's again this time in a bad spot, so the disc may somehow, I'm just guessing, may touch into the fork, but if you don't trust me, because I also don't know very well, let's watch a bit 1, 2, 3 forks so we can understand a bit more. We look at the first example. It doesn't matter that much the 6 bolts configuration of the disc and of the hub. This is non-boost, whatever, the fork is also non-boost, but let's see if the exterior of the hub comes out half of a centimeter, so 5 millimeters, is a important factor or not. So as you can see, from here to here, it's actually 2 millimeters or something like that, which of course will generate a big problem, because this actually is the fork body, and of course if you somehow think to remove a bit or a bit more from the fork, this is also a bad idea, not accepted. We don't do crappy stuff, but also you affect the threads where the fork, where the calipers mount to the fork, and this is not a good thing, both in general for you if you do a mess thing just for you, a mess job, both if you try to do a quality job for someone else. So on this situation, not possible. Again, a problem for the front wheel. Let's see one more fork. To this one, because I observed it, maybe it would be possible. I can't say no and also yes. That one here, not that one here is the adapter. You can see this here is the adapter, this round part is the fork. I don't know what's the distance there, but it could work, maybe, even though I don't think. How can I film between these spokes? Very hard. So 5 millimeters, impossible, again, because with a 160 millimeter rotor, so a small size one. For example, here there is a gap of 2 millimeters again, so a very small difference here, very small difference here. So again, I think not possible to insert without a rub or destroy the fork, to make a stupid job. One more fork. My KTM race bike, again aluminum. So let's see if in this situation is actually somehow better, if we can film, of course. And you can see that here alright, this part here is the fork. You see very well now. This here is the fork, adapter, caliper, but anyways, the idea is this space here is 2-3 millimeters maximum, so somewhere it will rub, so not a solution until here. So big problem to take into consideration, to don't destroy the fork. We made this mention now because, of course, for the front wheel we will keep an eye on these dimensions again and again until, of course, we will search and we will see if it's possible for front somehow there it's an option or whatever. Of course, you may ask into this situation if, or if you don't ask, I ask now, so I present it fairly with you. If somehow you you keep as a reference point the disk, alright, so you move the disk inwards with the difference from the boost, and you cut from here the difference from 100 to 110, so minus 10 millimeters from one side. Of course, in that situation the disk enter, no problem. Somehow there is a problem, of course, because no free meal in the physics, in the techniques, in the whatever. So because the hub is moving somehow to the right, the center of the hub now it will be moved to the right with 10 centimeters or 5, whatever value, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the value, the only solution somehow would have been to cut different spoked lengths somehow to calculate it in a good way. So you replace the spokes and the center of the wheel somehow is again placed on the center. By also truing the wheel with the special, you know, tool, and also if you check the tension in the spokes with special tool by some mechanic with special training, so a good mechanic, not an average, not a amateur like me, for example, so someone who actually does wheels, premium wheels, quality wheels. Maybe I think this is possible. So there I gave you a possibility, a solution, which somehow it's hard, you know. If you want, for example, to reverse the process, as I said yesterday, so no chopping the frame, of course the fork and the hub, the spokes, the wheel, the whatever, and to be reversible. So if I want to place my wheel on a special frame or whatever, to be able to actually put it back on my boost, on whatever, let's say easy, so as easy as possible, so it's reversible. With this solution, to actually create a true wheel, a checked wheel, so the wheel is also strong but somehow the center is moved a bit, you know, a consistent amount of millimeters. And after that, if you want to move the wheel again on whatever, what you do with what you cut from the hub, and how you place the old spokes on the whatever frame, so does it worth it? Who knows, maybe yes, even though it's extreme. Maybe yes, I don't say yes, maybe yes, it's extreme. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend you to do that for front. Would it be possible? Yes. Some compromise out there? Yes. A lot of compromises, multiple compromises, technical compromises, financial compromises, time consuming compromises. So you can keep this in mind. It's somehow possible, but it's very hard for the front wheel, somehow possible. Coming back to the rear wheel, it seemed to be impossible until now. So even though we are looking for a prototype, if we are looking to some sort of any solution to just do it and to remain there, to don't be reversible, to don't have whatever complexity, to have a lot of compromises, until now for the rear hub, not possible, period. Not possible. Let's keep searching. So again, all this suggests assume you start with a smaller hub and you want to convert it to the boost standard. Chris King, I forgot to mention these manufacturers. So Chris King hubs, and also who were those who made the very noisy Hydra whatever hub? Industry 9, alright? So what do we see here? This is let's see the price in whatever euros, dollars, because this is 25,000 RON, maybe 500 euros. Let's see the prices and what this company actually means. This is a set, front and rear, at 750 euros. So again, a manufacturer, like I said, Novatec, Mavic, whatever other producers which are into this business, creating, as you see, I think this one is more expensive, is in dollars, and seem to be only the rear. Yep, so you have here the rear 700, rear 700 whatever, boost size whatever, HG, so is the different cassette, microspline, XD, whatever. So what does it have in his technology? Who knows? I don't. Super light, super tough, super high quality, fully serviceable without tools, whatever and whatever. The front hub alone, almost $400. So if we consider my position to products like this, you look at them like to the jewelry. If you don't work for them, if you don't try to sell, if you don't believe into this hype, if you don't have thousands and thousands and tens of thousands to actually buy this stuff, I think even bike shop owners don't own things like this, because in my opinion it's stupidly expensive. Who am I to give an opinion with no purchase power and willing? So you can actually see a bit of a difference. So for example, for you to compare this thing with a Shimano top, which top at Shimano is XTR. So let's see just a comparison, an XTR and an XT. So the first level below the XTR. In terms of price, how much does it cost? Let's see a bit and let's compare. Boost 148, XTR hub price. But let's check also Chris King. I have actually a headset from Chris King, an old headset, 1/8 inch from them, a gold one on my Santa Cruz, but no other products. If you can see, again, mind-blowing prices. $300 for a front hub, almost $600 for a rear one, $600 rear one, $600 rear one, $322, a Illuminati confirmed Skull and Bones price, $322, Illuminati confirmed. So big prices, so not even close to joke to take this into consideration. As I said yesterday, so I have something like this, a component like this, a headset, or like this, whatever, which of course is not brand new. I bought it second hand or third or fourth, whoever actually know, but you can see important values in terms of price. So actually just a small saddle clamp, 50 euros for a saddle clamp. Oh, come on, man. Blue, orange, who cares? 50, but at least it's quality, you know, it's not a carbon piece of crap. Let's check also the Shimano. So for the Shimano, 1/3 of the price of the Industry 9, which was 750. So you buy 3 of these for only one Industry 9. Let's see other products. Again, let's see. This is no stock, so all of them were sold. No stock for Shimano. Not eBay. Whatever whatever other product can be. You can see 70. An average hub can be between 50 to 100 an average. So Lapierre edition, whatever, boost, whatever. So actually you can understand that Shimano top of the top XTR boost hub is expensive. It's very expensive, one hub. But then there come Chris King, which I forgot, or I didn't mention until now. I didn't know. I forgot. And Industry 9, 3 times the price of Shimano, top of the top of the top. Can you explain me this? Alright. You will understand. One mention to the last episode with the last conclusion, with the last whatever. Maybe if you will see this after you see the whole situation, the whole research, the whole process, the whole series of movies which I make, which are 1 hour long and multiple episodes, you will understand what Shimano means when I say it's top. Of course it is top, but there are even, for me not, but for whoever buy that crap, that things, 3 times more than Shimano top. Of course, if you compare that one with Shimano top, you will say, man, it sound like a rocket space. It sound like a motorcycle, that hub. So it deserves 3 times more for that hub, more than Shimano's top. Yes, Shimano is not top if you make a statistic like that. If you make a realistic statistic, comparing also different whoever things like this, that Shimano is 5 times more than a product like this, which of course works. So in the end, one of these, no, 5 of these, one Shimano, what do you choose? Or one of that and 3 Shimanos, top of the top of the top. This is the market, this is the industry. Let's also search for a HG Shimano XTR. Not this. This? No, this one was already... Let's see some photos maybe. Let's see a Hope Boost. This is older anyway, because it have this 10-11 speed cassette, so not like for example this one which we compared and have the 12 speed cassette, but oh my god. Like this. So let's see also a Shimano 11 speed. Let's write here 11S. I want a price for a Shimano XTR 11 speed hub, so I can compare it with this Hope. Let's compare Shimano with Hope. This one, for example, also this one, I think. Yeah, let's see. All right, so something like this. Show me the price. This one. Show me the price. Yeah, take the price. Man, I hate when this happens. So when the Google don't show relevant products with what I search. Let's look at this. Oh my god, verifications. I'm not a robot. Fine, show me the product. Alright, so the XT hub. Alright, so the same product I have here. Dior XT hub, 12 millimeters, 11 speed, black, is $82. So is not top of the top of the top in Shimano lineup, is the one below. So let's see also Shimano level components. I know them, but for you, so you can understand if you watch this in the future, whatever, 100 years after. No, let's, because it have also here the downhill group. So a very simple I want. Alright, this is alright. So you have the XTR for the mountain. This is electronic group set. It doesn't matter if it's also XT, but you can see XTR is top for professionals. You have XT and then SLX. After that you have Dior. So if you are looking at an XT, you can see from the entry level to whatever, the price being $80, as we compared before with the $67 Lapierre whatever edition. It's somehow reasonable, but it's a very high-end quality product from Shimano. So is Shimano good? Yes. Is Shimano top? Yes, but if you are stupid enough to compare this $82 with a product almost $800, $760, $780 or euros, whatever the Industry 9 or Chris King value, whatever, an XT, mind-blowing quality, incredible. So Shimano top. And I actually forgot Chris King and the Industry 9, and I actually mentioned only DT Swiss, Novatec, Hope, Mavic and Shimano yesterday, so you can understand better the quality, the whatever. See what I said? Industry 9 Hydra whatever 11 speed, so not 700 but 460. So if you divide 460 to 80, you have almost 6 hubs. So you can buy 6 hubs XT, mind-blowing quality, you know, for a nice colored Industry 9 whatever. Or you can buy 2 XTRs, 2 new XTRs for this old, because this is with the HG body for 11 speed. This is also for 11 speed. This is also for 11 speed. And where is that? And this one is for 12 speed. And yet this one cost 220 euros. So you can understand the mechanism in which, of course, if you somehow compare things, it can be like you say, or in the opposite way. So you can say Shimano is top, but there is a whatever product, oh that's better, oh it costs 4 times more, 3 times more, 2 times more. Yeah, more than the top line Shimano. Yep. Let's also this is also with Saint and Z for downhill, but I want MTB, road, trekking, so I will write here. I know there is a chart, a diagram like this. I want to find that exactly one. That exact one. Maybe this one. This is. Alright, so you have XTR for the mountain, trekking and road. On the trekking, the XT is top, so no XTR for trekking. LX, which is the old SLX, and then Dior, Alivio, Acera, whatever. The road, Durace, Ultegra, 105, Tiagra, Sora, Claris, Tourney. Tourney TZ, Tourney TX, crap, you know, but still Shimano for Asia and Africa, still Shimano, better than China or whatever. even though they are made in China. Funny. Altus, Acera, Alivio. So from here it somehow start to become a quality product. Dior, Z, SLX, XT, XT, Saint and XTR. This is very important. How much a 618 cost? Because I showed you also yesterday one of these, which I had like a donor part to make that wheel for Polar X. So from 142 this time, not 148. It's a bit spicy, the price on eBay. As I said yesterday, eBay, I don't give a hoot about you and your ban. If you ban me for life, you're a prick, you're a crook site, and I avoid you even though you don't allow me to sell on you. So again, you can understand that a 11-speed Hope, which cost more than 2 times than the XT, is actually a lot. Hope. Yesterday all those guys somehow put their hope into the Hope to sell them some caps, some whatever things. So the premium, actually premium, very expensive Hope products, which compared to Shimano, you know, in my mind I think Hope is higher than Shimano financially, because if you want a Hope product, you have to somehow pay only the top level of Shimano, XTR, XT, whatever. So you can't buy a budget Hope. So somehow Hope is a pricey product, and you expect quality, support, whatever, caps and axles, technology. So actually, if you would ask someone who's better, Hope or Shimano hubs, Hope. All right, Hope. Comparing Hope with Industry 9 and Chris King, you can understand it's even less it's even harder to argue that Shimano is best. For me to argue Shimano is best, for you to believe Shimano is best, and for all those guys who are actually looking for a possibility to insert 148 millimeters boost hubs into their 135 quick release frames. Oh, Shimano actually? So no Hope, no Mavic, no Industry 9, no Chris King, but who? Shimano? I don't need that. They're too cheap for me. It costs too cheap for me. I'm a magnate, I'm a sultan, I'm a prince. How can I ride Shimano top of the products, XT or XTR? No thanks. I want to spend a lot of money, even though all of them actually think in some way, man, maybe there is a solution. Maybe there is a solution, even if no one find any of that solution. No one. So there is no solution. Maybe there is a solution, but is it worth it, or just whatever other, give up? Is it worth it? So who can be the savior into this whole equation? The Industry 9 with $700 a hub, or Shimano? Don't be stupid. Let's continue. I want to see more hubs, XTR hubs. Let's see XTR hubs on R2. This is on R2. right? Let's see XTRs. I like XTR. I have t-shirt, cycling t-shirt with XTR. Spare parts for Shimano XTR. XTR cassette, 12 speed cassette. Nice. A lot of thousands of dollars of hard work money. So I don't even knew who this extra light whatever. Let's also give them a chance. Extra light hubs, because I see mind-blowing figures. Extra light hub, 11 speed, 148. This is road. Oh, this is just the free hub. Man, I want... Oh, so you see? You can see? I found here with you another manufacturer. Extra light hyper boost whatever for 12 speed, even though I actually searched for 11. $400. Twice as much as an XTR. I want an 11 speed if possible. Even more. What is going on? What is going on? What's going on? So you know, you understand, and I actually now understood even better, because I didn't search for extra light. I knew Chris King is expensive. I knew Industry 9 sound awesome on YouTube, and they create colorful spokes patterns and things like this. Influencers try to impress you. Oh, this is my $2,000 wheel set and whatever crap. So you can understand in what league Shimano actually plays with his top, the best product there. And even though if you speak about Shimano, his top XTR product with 200 euros for a hub, because you have $800 hubs, which is another world from this top Shimano, and also Shimano have another world here with all these professional, mid-level, entry-level, whatever products. You can understand basically that Shimano top product here is the middle in the whole basically range of all products which are available there, which is mind-blowing, because its top quality is more than enough. It's incredible good. But there is extra light whatever, spokes whatever, oh, it's incredible, it's whatever. Oh, there is a hope, there is a whatever. I don't repeat all these things, just, how we can say it, just to make the big companies or the pricey companies look bad. But in the end, comparing the results of Shimano, you will understand that is the best. Even if it costs very much. Let's say $200 for a XTR hub. It's a lot. I have this 11 speed XTR wheel, bought second hand, which I love. I didn't rode it, not even once, from that because I don't have a boost frame. So whatever and whatever. But is incredible quality there. Incredible quality. Shimano quality. And I don't need, and I don't feel somehow, oh man, it is too cheap for me. I want $800 for the hub. Somehow, it's too cheap. For my value, for my incredible value, oh, I need a satellite to ride on. Not a bicycle, I need a satellite. So I make everybody else around me to look like dumps. All these idiots around me riding Shimano XTR. Hope, oh, they're dumb. I ride Hydra. I ride Extra Light. I ride Chris King. All those poor peasants with XTR. I'm not like that. Man, let's also go on bike discount. I bought from here, so let's XTR hub. So a front boost one, $80. Bike 24, and you actually don't find them, from what I see. You actually don't find these XTRs that much. I never searched to buy somehow or somewhat, but I see you don't find them that much. Again, very few. The difference between this one and this one, of course, is a looking one. I prefer the one in the right. I have the one in the right. So a boost 15 millimeters. This is also a boost 15 millimeters, but this come with straight pulling spokes, which in my opinion are more expensive, more complicated, even though they are not that complicated. But these J-bend spokes are the standard. So if I would have actually have the chance to choose, this one look better, is more expensive, more time somehow to machine all these holes. This one in the right is simpler one, but Shimano, by being the best, of course, the best sometimes or a lot of times include also in the complexity of multiple factors, dozens of factors, the simplicity. So if you can create a simple object, why would you make it Chris King, whatever, complex, just for the fact that you can do it? It's not jewelry, of course it can be, but I'm technician, and now we don't speak about how beautiful it is, even though the one in the right, of course, is beautiful. You don't even realize how bad this one in the left, with all these holes, with all these patterns, like for example a rim of a car, very beautiful rim, whatever pattern there, and you see always the guy with cleaning it, you know, the dust, the whatever debris there, so it looks good. But if there is a lot of mud, it looks very, very bad, with dirt there, with dust, with nasty. So in my opinion, I chose, or the object who arrived at me, a wheel with this hub, 29-inch wheel, is more so valuable because it's simpler. If a spoke breaks, I can find anywhere a J-bend spoke for it or whatever. But this one, even though it's manageable and somehow more beautiful, more sculpted, more complex, in my opinion,